Hello, and welcome back to another debt update. Today we are updating for August 2025. This update is from July 1st to August 1st. So these are all up-to-date numbers I'm excited to share with you guys, and I did take a little bit of a suggestion from last video. These green highlighted items are items we paid off on our own accord with our own money over time, and these blue ones are paid off recently with a consolidation loan. So that's just to track kind of like what's actually been paid off and what has just been kind of like moved around. But I'm really excited to share an update and let you guys know how the debt payoff journey has been going. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first three, as I mentioned, already paid off. These are all loans that got paid off. And then these two blue ones are credit cards that recently got paid off in July. So that brings us to our Citi credit card, which is our first card that still has a remaining balance on it. So previously it was at $659. Currently it is at $623.72, which is a difference of $35.71. Next up was my husband's Chase card. Previous balance of $2,278.86. Current balance is $2,252.84, which is a difference of $26.02. Next up is my Wells Fargo credit card. My Wells Fargo card previously had a balance of $2,364. Currently, the balance is at $2,341.34, which is a difference of $23.06. Next up is my Chase credit card. You'll notice I also reordered the list. So I put all of my credit cards first and then all of my loans, just because I feel like that's how I've been thinking about paying things off anyways. So it's a little bit of a different arrangement. You guys will have to let me know if it makes sense in the scheme of things. I know all of my credit cards generally have higher interest rates, so it makes sense to me to kind of organize it this way. So up next is my Chase credit card. It was at a balance of $3,992.05 and currently is at a balance of $3,941.02, which is a difference of $51.03. Up next is my husband's UW credit card. Previous balance of $7,032.91 and current balance of $6,994.43. So it did just dip barely below that 7,000 mark, which I love to see. That is a difference of $38.48. Next up is my Capital One. My Capital One had a balance of $8,845.10, and the current balance is $8,792.85. So pretty big jump there, I feel like. Not too bad. That is a difference of $52.25. Next up, the final credit card on the list, thank goodness, is my Discover card. It was at a balance of $9,479.09 and currently it has a balance of $9,293.98. That is a difference. Wow, that one was quite a big jump actually, $185.11. Next up is the UW line of credit. So these are the first of all of the different loans, lines of credit, all those type of things, student loans, car loans. This is kind of the cutoff for that. So everything below that is all like more loan related rather than credit card. So the first one is the UW line of credit. So it actually did go down. I have a hard time keeping this one down. So it has a max line of credit of $1,000. My bank account, unfortunately, has been going negative quite a lot lately, and it auto pulls from here to help try to bring it back up. It currently is sitting at a balance of $991.51. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it jumped right back to $1,000. Yeah, I'm not sure. Also, just a general update. We're supposed to be hearing back. My husband had an interview on Friday last week, and we're supposed to be hearing back about it tomorrow or the next day. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Send up a prayer for me if you believe in that sort of thing, because I'm really hoping that that would help our financial situation a lot. He has been trying. He also is going for his real estate license, as I've mentioned in a previous video, but that is going to be in tandem with like a part-time job or like something that has maybe off shift hours or something like that. I'm thinking it'll work out in our favor, but you never really know. So that being said, this one has a difference of, let's see, $8.49. Next up is my car. You guys, it's so close to being under the 1,000 mark, but not quite. So it was at a balance of $1,424.03 last month. And this month it's at a balance of $1,084.78. If I just continue with the minimum payments, I believe this will be paid off in October. I'm probably going to bump up one of my payments if I have a little bit of extra cash just so I can maintain it. Otherwise, it's going to be like 3 full payments and then one like weird like $60 payment to end it. So I'd rather it just be 3 more full payments. So get excited. I'm so excited for this to be paid off. You have no idea. It's been a 6-year loan, so I've been paying this for so long. I've never experienced adult life without a car loan. And I don't know if that feels crazy to say or not. I just like straight out of college, I bought a car. Like I needed a car, so I bought a car and I had no knowledge about cars. And it's a great car. It really it's run great. It's done great for me, but I'm just really excited to have a paid off car in our household. So that is super, super exciting. Almost under $1,000. Let me do the math quick and see the difference for us. So the difference of $339.25, you guys. Oh, I'm just so excited. Next month, I'm going to be like jumping for joy that it's under $1,000. I'm not gonna lie. Next up, we have some Upstart loans. So Upstart loan number 1 was at a balance of $3,165 last month. Currently, it's at a balance of $3,115.41. So it did go down a little bit, but it's kind of at that front part of the loan right now. So not as much as ideally we would like to see. So that is a difference of $50.37. Next up, we have Upstart loan number 2. That one had a balance of $5,600 last month, and it currently has a balance of $5,590.85. So just barely went down. A difference of $9.17. Next up is the 401k loan that I've been paying down slowly but surely. It previously had a balance of $6,379.97. The current balance is $6,267.86. I do feel like this one's actually getting paid down relatively fast. It comes automatically out of my paychecks. I think it's like $70 a paycheck or something like that. So once it's paid off, it will be great because that'll give me $140-ish back per month. But I do feel like the payments are going farther than I would think they would, which is really nice. It started off, I believe, as an $8,000 loan, so we have made quite a bit of progress on it. Just kind of random thoughts about my 401k loan. That is a difference of $112.11. Next up is the credit consolidation loan. It was previously at a balance of $12,869. Currently, it's at a balance of $12,668.83. So that is a difference of $200.30. Next up is my husband's car. I will just say this because I say it every time and I get questions about it still, so I will continue to say it. My husband's car has a lot of negative equity. It's worth somewhere between like 10 to 14,000, somewhere in that range, depending on probably where we got it appraised. But according to Kelley Blue Book, it can range from 10,000 to 14,000 depending on the condition. That being said, we currently own $19,000 on it. We don't have the extra money to try to just like sell it. We can't sell it for this much without having to pay back part of the loan. And so currently we are just making minimum payments on it. We know it's like a money suck and it would be easy to get rid of like a car to kind of like just bring down our debt numbers. But unfortunately, with the negative equity, we just have to continue paying it until we get to a good spot. So that being said, was at a balance of 19,700 or $19,270, and currently it is at $18,943 and 15 cents. Sorry, thought it was an 11, but it's definitely a 15. So that's good. It's out of the 19,000s into the 18,000s. Let's keep it rolling, keep it moving. So that is a difference of $326.96. Student loans, they still have stayed the same. There's no difference. I'm not making payments on them currently. I did get a message saying that the interest will be starting to accrue, I believe, next month. I believe they said September, but I will have to double check that. So I'll have to reconsider whether I want to start making payments to cover the interest, if I want to make payments just like my normal previous payments, or not paying it all and just letting it climb up with interest. So I think it really depends on my husband's job situation. Right now, we're just barely being able to make all of our minimum payments and survive, but with just my income. So if my husband ends up getting a job, I do think that it would be easier for us to resume those minimum payments and start making some progress on those student loans. But it really just depends on what comes of this job situation. So I will keep you guys updated on that. I believe it starts accruing in September, but I do need to confirm that. But yeah, we will see what the decision I come to is. That being said, my previous debt balance was $113,719.45, and my current debt balance is $111,000. 138. So $111,138 even. What are the odds of that? So quite a bit of really positive progress this month. I feel very proud of myself and very proud of my husband and I because we were able to make all of our minimum payments, which we always do, but sometimes we charge it up again. And the difference this month is that we didn't charge anything back up again. We just made the minimum payments and didn't touch anything. So that was super positive progress. I'm really excited over the next couple of months, mainly because of my car getting paid off and how much money that will relieve in the budget. I do think that maybe these next 2 months or so, September, October, maybe very similar to this, where we're just making minimum payments and trying to not spend on these cards. But we will see what the day brings. You never know. Either way, I'm very proud of this number going down, going in the right direction. And I think that is great progress, if I do say so myself. Anytime we're going down, I do think that's a great thing. So leave a positive comment down below if you wish. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time for another video. If you have any video ideas or things you'd like to see from me, let me know down below because I'm happy to accommodate. I do really like filming these styles of videos, especially like when I'm making progress. It feels super motivating to me and super positive. I also do have a TikTok called Out of Debt with Lex. If you guys want to check out that, if you like more short form content, I do a lot of just like fun videos over there that are like personal finance related or just like my debt free journey related. So go give it a follow over there. I've been loving posting on there and it's been super motivating me. The TikTok audience, I guess, is just really fun and really, I don't know, homey to me. So go check that out if you haven't and you like TikTok. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.